We live in a world where everything is on camera all the time. For better or worse, that is the way it is. Everyone has a doorbell camera, everyone takes their phone out and records everything, and this does include every camera from private businesses to all the government surveillance cameras in public areas. Well, Benjamin Franklin had a similar problem when it came to spies when he was in France trying to negotiate with the French to have them join us in the American Revolution. There were spies in Franklin's midst too. His personal secretary, a man named Edward Bancroft, was a spy for the British the entire time, and no one knew until after his death. But as in our time, Ben Franklin was being watched all the time, all his movements, who he spent time with, what he was writing and saying. All of it was being captured by spies, copied, and being sent to others to be used against him and America. When a woman wrote Franklin a letter saying there are spies in his midst, Franklin's response is as follows. I have long observed one rule which prevents any inconveniences from such practices. It is simply this, to be concerned in no affairs I should blush to have made public, and to do nothing but what spies may see and welcome. When a man's actions are just and honorable, the more they are known, the more his reputation is increased and established. If I was sure, therefore, that my valet de place was a spy, as he probably is, I think I should probably not discharge him for that, if in other respects I liked him. This is the character and the ideal we should strive towards. In big ways and in small ways. Don't do things in the dark you wouldn't want brought out to light, 'cause generally, they always will. Yes, evil people win, things get covered up and hidden, but for the average person, that's not the normal way things go. You will generally get caught. It is the old phrase that your parents would tell you, do what is right whether anyone is around or not. This phrase is especially true today because, like Franklin, there is always someone around watching in the form of a cell phone or doorbell camera ready to flood the internet with your mistakes or misdeeds. One part of Ben Franklin's quote that people today think little about is reputation. Many of the founders, including Franklin, worked hard to cultivate a certain reputation about himself. Leaving your house as an adult in sweatpants damages your reputation. No one respects an adult in sweatpants. Something everyone is guilty of, being extremely drunk in public also ruins your reputation. Cultivate the image that you want, act like it, and start to be the person who is just and honorable. Franklin also hits on something that is so timeless, which is do good deeds, and let others bring them to light. It makes you look all that much better. People will do the bragging for you, you just need to genuinely be there for people. By not saying anything, your rewards will be remarkably higher than had you let these things be known yourself. Because your reputation will increase. A good reputation will open doors for you that you never knew existed, all because you were good, and kept quiet about it. To start on a journey of being just and honorable, Ben Franklin had his now famous Virtues Journal, where he would track and work on himself and the positive virtues he wanted to have as a person. Here is a list of who he was trying to be. 1. Temperance. Eat not to dullness, drink not to elevation. 2. Silence. Speak not but what may benefit others or yourself, avoid trifling conversation. 3. Order. Let all your things have their places, let each part of your business have its time. 4. Resolution. Resolve to perform what you ought, perform without fail what you resolve. 5. Frugality. Make no expense but to do good to others or yourself, i.e., waste nothing. 6. Industry. Lose no time, be always employed in something useful, cut off all unnecessary actions. 7. Sincerity. Use no hurtful deceit, think innocently and justly, and, if you speak, speak accordingly. 8. Justice. Wrong none by doing injuries, or omitting the benefits that are your duty. 9. Moderation. Avoid extremes, forbear resenting injuries so much as you think they deserve. 10. Cleanliness. Tolerate no uncleanliness in body, cloths, or habitation. 11. Tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles, or at accidents common or unavoidable. 12. Chastity. Rarely use venery but for health or offspring, never to dullness, weakness, or the injury of your own or another's peace or reputation. 13. Humility. Imitate Jesus and Socrates. This is a great place to start. Let's strive to also have these virtues in us daily, and even if we get better at just one of these, our little world is better off than it was before.